Hi, I'm Stacy.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, ma'am.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. I just have a few couple questions. We'll get this interview going and get it all done for you, okay?
Alrighty, ma'am.
All right. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I've worked in the medical field for over 7 years. I have a background in medical bill and coding along with the diploma for medical administrative assistance, and I'm currently working towards my associate for science in HCA, and I will graduate in December of 2021.
Oh, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what's your greatest achievement?
Well, my last employer was trying to find ways to juggle schedules and figure out the times that work best for employees to come in and leave and accommodate their home schedules. So I had everyone write down their times that would best fit their schedule or like when they needed to come into work. And my manager and I had designed the schedule to work for not only the employees who were working at home, but also for the office.
Oh, okay. That's very interesting. How do you handle stress?
If I start to feel stress, I'll take a step back and I'll look at the big picture and I'll try to see how it can be handled. I also make a list and to write down ideas as I'm working on a project, so it also helps me to not be overstressed.
Okay.
And also working and communicating with a manager or coworker seems to really help me as well.
Very good. And what critical feedback have you ever gotten in the past?
In the past, I've told that I may talk over patients. So if they're talking to me about their medications or whatever, I'll ask more questions before they're finished. And I have learned to take a moment to really listen to the patients and then talk after once they are fully finished.
Oh, that's good. Okay. And tell me about an obstacle you've overcome.
Well, I once had a patient who was a snowbird. He was on his way home from Arizona to Idaho, and he had left his prescription at home, and he was over 300 miles away. So he called the office and explained the situation. I asked him what the nearest town he was going to, and I called the local pharmacy there, and I explained the situation to them and that I was going to have the doctor sign a script for the meds, and when the patient went to that pharmacy that I called, he was able to get his prescription and then carry on home.
Oh, very good. That's really good. I like that. What have been your most positive and negative experiences with management?
I once had a manager who let us do our own thing. She was very easygoing as long as we got our stuff done, and she stayed out of our way. The other office manager who ran the back office was always hovering over everyone, making sure everyone was doing their job and on time with things. And she was asking why something wouldn't be done right then and there at that moment. And we would often have to tell her we're just waiting to hear back on either authorization or the doctor to get back with us about a script change.
Okay. And do you have any regrets?
I do. I wish that I got into the medical field earlier on in life, but I realized that if I did, that I would have started earlier. I would have not have all the other experience that I have now.
Okay. And why do you want to work here?
I've always liked how this office is run. The doctors and nurses always put their patients first, and when I was looking for a new position, I researched your office and found it ranked the highest with patients and insurance satisfaction.
Okay. And what's your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness would be that I lose track of time a lot. If I'm working on a project, I get absorbed in what I'm doing, and then I have to reassure myself to look at the clock or set alarms on my phone to go to lunch or get breaks.
Okay. And why should we hire you?
I have a strong passion and driven desire for organizational skills. And in a previous job, I oversaw the organizing of medical supplies closet, and I rearranged the whole stock room, and after it was clean and organized, we had found more supplies that had just been ordered that we thought was stolen. So I just wanted to bring those types of skills to your office.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, I thank you for coming in today, and I thank you for interviewing with me. We'll be in touch with you as soon as we can.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye.